find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Ken. Hi, Ken.
Hi, how are you?
Given the circumstances, I'm good. And you?
Given the circumstances, not too bad.
Right. That's the spirit. Speaking of which, where are you on the map? So we kind of have an idea where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio.
Wonderful. So, Ken, I'm tuning into Spirit for you, and I have a gentleman who's coming up alongside of you. And I want to say right side, so I'm assuming this might be your paternal side, especially if you're right-handed. And I get the sense you are. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'm understanding there's a namesake to you, first or middle name.
Both.
Yeah. Let me just explain what I'm seeing, okay? He's got some jeans on. I want to say work boots, unless he's revealing an image of you. Maybe a flannel shirt. This might be a regular attire on occasion, if that makes sense. But he's also showing me a tool belt around his waistline. And I don't know if this is you and or him or both, but I see hammering as far as carpentry work is concerned. Does this make sense?
A little bit. Tools and such thing would be more myself.
More yourself.
Than him. But he was a contractor. I was a contractor.
Well, he taught you the trade, basically.
He taught me how to sell.
How to sell.
Yes. We were never much for swinging the hammer a whole lot. Just, don't get me wrong. It's not like we didn't.
Right.
But selling was the thing I learned from that man.
But I feel like there's contracting work associated. I don't know if you've ever done that yourself and did the hammering yourself, but that's how he's showing it to me.
Yeah, I certainly have. Yeah, we both have it at one time.
All right. So he's giving this impression to me. And I understand because this has been brought down in the family, I feel like you are self-employed as a result of his guidance. And especially given the circumstances out there right now, it's kind of a challenging passage for all of us, especially those who are self-employed. And I feel that you've filled out the paperwork for all that you can, the federal and state, if that makes sense, and crossing your T's and dotting your I's to make sure everything's done right, just to manage this period of time when things are starting to slow down for you?
Yes. Well, they've actually gotten much more busy.
They've gotten more busy. Okay.
Yes. Just because of the fact that home improvement and commercial work, a lot of these companies are shut down, and I decided, well, I'm not going to do that.
Yes.
And I had a huge day-to-day.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
And supporting my employees through the ways I was taught from my grandfather.
Well, the way I took that is because he did say, even though you're supporting everybody, and I'm talking about the downhill slide with the entire economy, is that he did say there were a few people that were let go. Is that true? Because that's my understanding.
I guess in the beginning.
Right.
They weren't laid off, though.
They weren't laid off. Okay. So I just want to say that as a confirmation, because he says that you are going to pick up a job. My understanding is with another corporation or a bigger company. I want to say, well, in your term, when you say contracting, I just feel like another developer who's going to stretch you out and stretch you out in a good way. And I feel like a long business relationship, even though you guys won't be partners, you'll be separate entities, but you'll grow as a result of your union together, if that hasn't already started.
Well, we're at contract negotiations with Walgreens.
With Walgreens?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Walgreens Pharmacy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. You're in the agreement now. And so this is going to spread your wings so much wider than you ever anticipated. Did you have to take out a loan, honey?
I was able to borrow a decent sum of money from my father.
Okay. And he says, don't worry about this because this deal is going to pay it off.
That's great.
Okay. So your attitude is fantastic. Thank you for sharing your time with me. It was a pleasure. And if you'd like to be my special guest and receive a reading like Ken, sign up at Radio Medium Laura Lee. And while you're there, thank you for subscribing, sharing, and following the show. We appreciate it.